Hi everyone. What are we going to learn today about is a short monsoon diary written by Ruskin Bond, who was born on 19th May 1934 and currently his age is 87 years and he is an Indian author of British descent. His father Aubrey Alexander Bond was an officer of the Royal Air Force post in India. He studied in Bishop Cotton School in Shimla. His first novel, The Room on the Roof, received the John Lane Rhys Prize in 1957. Apart from this award, he has also received many other awards like Sahitya Akademi Award, Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan and John Lane Rhys Prize, which we have already discussed. So, what are we going to learn in this chapter is that a short monsoon diary gives us the glimpse of the diary written and maintained by Ruskin Bond. What is a diary? A diary is basically a record of all the personal experiences that we write. So, every day if I am experiencing something, I am writing and I am writing and I am writing and how it is feeling the next day and the very next day and followed day. In this diary, Ruskin Bond wrote about all the silent miracles of nature as mountains receive monsoon showers. So, his diary started from June 25. Some genuine early monsoon rain, warm and humid and not that cold high altitude stuff we have been having all the year. So, this is how he started. He is actually expressing that what kind of season it is now. The plant seemed to know it too and the first cobra lily rears its head from the ferns as I walk up to the bank and the post office. So, now he is actually describing that what was the scene while he was going to the bank and to the post office. The mist affords a certain privacy. A schoolboy asked me to describe the hill station and valley in one sentence and all I could say was a paradise that might have been. Followed by the next day, the rains have heralded the arrival of some seasonal visitors, a leopard and several thousand leeches. So, now what happens is like the entire nature begins to change when it is the pre-monsoon time, when it is the monsoon time and that is how he is describing. Yesterday afternoon, the leopard lifted a dog from near the servants' quarter below the school because the leopard was hungry. It wanted to eat something, so from the servants' quarter it lifted a dog. In the evening it attacked one of the Biju's cow but fled at the approach of Biju's mother who came screaming imprecations. Imprecations means when you say bad things to someone, so meri gai ko le gaya or something like that, that mother must have started telling all these things and that is how when the leopard heard all these things, it ran. For all the leeches, I shall soon get used to little blood letting every day because leeches, they suck the blood. Other new arrivals are the Scarlet Minions, the females are yellow, flitting silently among the leaves like brilliant jewels. No matter how leafy the tree, these brightly colored birds cannot conceal themselves because they are so beautiful looking, they are so brightly colored, that is why. Although by remaining absolutely silent, they sometimes contrive to go unnoticed. Along come a pair of drongos, unnecessarily aggressive, chasing the minions away. So, these all are the creatures that appear during this season. A tree keeper moves rapidly up the trunk of the oak tree, snapping all the insects all the way. Now comes the second part of this and the month, that is and the date is the 2nd of August. All night the rain has been drumming on the corrugated tin roof. There has been no storm, no thunder, just the steady swish of a tropical downpour. So, why he is saying this? Because the rainy season is always accompanied by heavy winds and heavy storms, but this time it was nothing like this, it was just a downpour. It helps me to lie awake and at the same time it does not keep me from sleeping. It is a good sound to read by. The rain outside, the quiet within, and although tin roofs are given to springing unaccountable leaks, there is a feeling of being untouched by and yet in touch with the rain. So, when it is a tin roof, there is like something that leaks from there and that is why Ruskin Bond is saying that it is so beautiful that I can see it, I can hear it, I can feel it and at times I am not at all touched by it, still touched by it. There is sound that it is making and yet it is a silence that is happening. Then the rain stops, the cloud begins to break up and the sun strikes the hill on my left. A woman is chopping up the sticks. I hear the tinkle of cowbells. In the oak tree, a crow shakes the raindrop from his feathers and caws disconsolately. So that means whether like a crow it caws. So he is saying that whatever is happening once the rain stops. So all the birds, they just dry their feather because they were drenched in the rain. Then there is a lady who is chopping the sticks because the previous day as it was raining she couldn't come to collect the firewood, and all the things are happening around me. Water drips from a leaking drain pipe, this also happens, and suddenly clean and pure. The song of whistling thrush emerges like a dark, sweet secret from the depths of the ravine. Now next diary on which he is written is August 12. Endless rain and a permanent mist. We haven't seen the sun for 8 or 9 days. Everything damp and soggy. Why?
To watch the complete video, download the Upbind educational app from Play Store and App Store.